A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Proverbs 11:25. Sis, it's time to get up. What's up, G-Babes? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Chan. And if this is your first time here, hey, babe. So normally here on my channel, I'm normally posting fun videos, hair videos, or like some self-care or hygiene type videos. But today is different. Today, I'm going to be sitting down talking with y'all about my unhealthy habits and how I plan to change them into my dream lifestyle. It's a work in progress. It's gonna take a while, but if I start now, I feel like it'll be better for me. And I have my iPad here full of the tips that I'm gonna be giving you guys today. And before we get into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this video is inspired by That Girl Christelle on YouTube. I will have her channel linked down below. That girl is literally a blessing. I found her on TikTok first, and then she ended up creating a YouTube. And like literally she's just been blessing me little by little, and she has a lot of good information on her channel, wellness, health, a bunch of different stuff. So I highly recommend you guys go check out her channel. She created a similar video to this and inspired me and a bunch of other people. So honestly, guys, if we can make this a trend, let's do it, because I wasn't even aware how many people was actually going through like the same type of things. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people make videos and a lot of them were talking about similar things I'm going through, or you know, it's just a bunch of different stuff. So I decided to come out with my own video, and I hope this helps somebody out there. Before we get into the video, if you enjoy videos like this, let me know by leaving me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe, and join the G-Babe gang to experience around the real me each and every week that I post a new video. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. Let's go. So before I get into the tips that I have for y'all today, I kind of just wanted to talk about like some of my unhealthy habits. First of all, I've been trying to get up earlier, but it's been a little rocky. It's like some days I can get up as early as like 6:45. But it just seems like even when I get up super early those days, it's like time flies by so fast. I don't get up at 6:45 every morning. On most days, I'm getting up at like 9 o'clock, I would say. Which is not bad, but it's like I would like to get up earlier so I can be able to do more things throughout the day. My time management, that will be number 2, like that life-work balance. I don't really have a job, but I do have a way that I make money. So when I'm out doing that for a few hours or however long, you know, it's just learning how to balance it all. I need time to record content for you guys. I need time to work. I need time to spend time with my family and just, you know, my own personal time. I have not had a self-care day and I don't know how long. It's been so long. I've never went longer than like a month with my own self-care. I haven't done a facial. I don't even remember the last time I took a nice little bath. Like, it's been a while. I haven't done any pedis or nails. I've been literally looking like this, y'all, just like this. So yeah, I need to learn how to manage my time better. Another thing, you guys, is I don't really know how to put me first. I'm a very giving individual. I love to help others. I love to be there for people, whether that's advice, helping them financially, whatever the case may be. I just love to do that because I have a good heart. But sometimes that can be manipulated and used. And so I just need to learn how to start putting me first sometimes, learning how to tell people no. It's like sometimes you can overwhelm yourself and be burnt out pretty much. So yeah, I have to try to fix that. And then one last thing I will say, sometimes I get like in a space where I'm like unmotivated, I don't want to do anything, and I just want to lay in bed. And y'all know the season has changed. Seasonal depression is a thing, and you know, it's getting dark earlier now. So sometimes on those rainy, dark days, all I want to do is sit in the house, be in my bed, watch movies, drink some hot cocoa, do something, you know, just relax. But sometimes you just gotta get up and sis, it's time to get up. That's what we're talking about today. So I'm gonna share with you guys some of the tips I have. They're about 10 to 15 tips. I don't really know how many just yet, but yeah, so here's what I have for you guys. Tip number 1 is to get up early, like I was mentioning, and I want to like drink water and stretch. That's really important to me. I've been doing really good with my water intake this year, but I want to get even better because I forgot how much water you're supposed to drink throughout the day. I'll link it on the screen somewhere, but I definitely don't drink that much water, but I do drink a good amount of water a day. And getting up early, I already kind of talked to you guys about that, but stretching is really important because y'all, when I say I'm only 23 years old and I be feeling so old sometimes, like my back be aching a little bit, just different things. I'm like, maybe if I just start stretching and, you know, doing little things in the morning, I'll start to feel better. I do want to eventually incorporate like working out and stuff, but I feel like that's more so goals. So I'm gonna do that in a separate video, like I said. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. So right now I'm just trying to change my mindset and try new things, because you really can't expect change if you're not changing yourself. Like, nothing's gonna happen differently if you don't try to make changes in your life. Praying, asking God for motivation and to reveal your purpose. For those of you who may not believe in God, this part might not be for you, but for those of you who are a Christian or just believe in God like I do, that's very important to me. I like to start my days with God and end my days with God. I'm doing my daily Bible verses or reading out of my Bible, doing like a little praise and worship where I just play some gospel songs and I'm jamming out in my room, just doing something to, you know, build that connection with God. That is something that I really have focused on this year, and I'm not gonna say like I'm perfect at it, because nobody's perfect. Like, I still make mistakes, I still do things, but at the end of the day, like, I know who God is, okay? I know who God is. He knows who I am. So, you know, the relationship is definitely building, it's getting stronger. And yeah, I'm just trying to take it all the way. I want to get as deep as I possibly can with that. But I saw this, I forgot where I saw it from, but it was a prayer that I think I saw in somebody's YouTube video in the comments, and I was like, wow, I like that. So I just wanted to share it with you guys really quick. It says to ask God to remove procrastination and laziness from your spirit. Ask God to replace it with self-control, discipline, and consistency. And I screenshotted that because I'm like, yes, I need all of that in my life, because I've never really considered myself to be a lazy person. Because funny thing, like, I was gonna actually title this video "Get Out of Your Lazy Girl Era" or whatever, but I'm like, I had to really think about that, because I'm like, I'm not a lazy person. Like, I definitely know how to put in work. I have been putting in work, but like I said, I do have those days, everyone does, where they just feel unmotivated or they just don't want to do anything. But sometimes you kind of just have to do it anyway, because you don't want your mind to like get stuck in that, and then you just have one lazy day, and then it turns into a whole week, and then it turns into months, and you just don't want that. So yeah, that's my little quote for you guys on that. Definitely pray, talk to God. You will be a lot better off when you get involved with him, because he just brings so much peace and happiness to my life. Not to say I don't still go through things, because I definitely do, but when I have him by my side and, you know, talking to him, it just makes things a lot better. So highly recommend. Number 3, my number 3 tip to you guys is to get organized. Set reminders or use calendars. I have my calendar up here on my closet door, but I don't have any dry erase markers, so I need to make a visit to the dollar store so I can get more markers so I can start writing stuff down, because you know, we be having family events or things that I just want to do for myself, like my self-care days, and I like to write those down so I can know, like, okay, this is when I want to do this and blah 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 blah. I actually have been using my phone for certain reminders, so I can get like a little alert about it. Before I got consistent with God, I used to set like alerts for me to pray, or this is when you should read, just so it could help build that routine, so I'm like, you know, getting in the groove of things and I'm not like skipping out, or because it's very hard to get consistent sometimes when you just have to remember to do it. But if you actually have something reminding you, then sometimes it could be easier for you to do those things. But I did want to mention something really quick about me that I don't know if anybody else ever goes through this, but comment down below if you do. Sometimes I get like bored with routines, or like it starts to feel like a chore. Instead of doing things the same way each day, maybe try to switch it up a little bit. I think that was actually one of my tips for you guys. Yeah, tip number 8 was actually switch it up, but we're gonna make that tip number 4 since we're already talking about it. Switch things up. If you're somebody like me, then you will definitely get bored of doing the same things at the same time, like every day. You know, switch it up. Some days maybe don't stretch in the morning. No, I'm gonna stretch in the morning because I've been needing that stretch. But maybe, okay, so like for my readings with God and stuff, some days I start my morning off with a prayer and Bible verse, and end my nights with a prayer and like music. But other days I'll do music and prayer in the morning, and then I'll finish the night off with reading my Bible verse or reading out of the Bible and journaling and stuff. So that's an example of switching it up. You know, don't always wake up and do the same thing, because it will feel a little like, okay, like, are we robots? No, we don't have to do everything exactly in order at the same time. That's just doing too much. So yeah, step number 4, switch it up. Step number 5 is don't be your own op. Sometimes we can get in our own way. We can get in our own like minds. We talk so badly about ourselves. We just put ourselves down. We have so much potential, like in talent. God bless everybody with something that they're good at, and some people have multiple things. So it's like nobody should be just like, oh, I can't do this, I suck at this, I'm not seeing any progress, so I must need to quit. And it's like sometimes things take time. Not everybody can make it overnight or have their dream job in a year or a week or whatever the case. Like, things take time. Like, a plant doesn't just grow right away. You have to water it and feed it, nurture it. So yeah, that's my advice to you guys. Do not be your own op. Do not beat yourself up. Just continue to do the things that you love to do, and eventually your hard work and dedication, consistency, all those things will pay off. I promise you it will. There's no way you can be putting in all this hard work and you don't get anything from it. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. If you have patience issues, because sometimes I do, I will be honest about that. Sometimes I'm very impatient and I want things to happen now, right away, like boom. But sometimes things don't happen like that. God's timing is the best timing. That's what I have to remind myself. Just be patient and it will work out. Number 6, set monthly goals and write things down. Let me tell y'all, I haven't started my monthly goals yet, even though November just started like today, like yesterday, I don't know. But it's like we're in a new month now and I have not set any goals yet, but I am planning to do that. Again, look out for that video. But just writing things down, I mostly want to focus on that, because y'all, when I say I be having so many ideas in my mind, like the way my brain works, I just wish y'all could feel what I go through sometimes, because it's like I have so many good ideas and my mind is just always going 1,000 miles a minute, and it's like I never have a moment where I'm just not thinking about anything. And I don't know, I just have so many things that I want to try and do with my YouTube and my business, my career, and everything. It's like so many different things going on, and I just think I can keep it all up here. And I think that's what can kind of cause a little bit of stress as well, because it's like your mind, you just have to release it somehow. And if you're just keeping it all in, because I'm the type of person who, I'm very naive sometimes. Like when I have all these thoughts, I'm thinking, oh, I'll remember. Oh, I don't have to write it down. I don't have to do anything. I'll just remember it. And then when it comes time for me to apply that, it's like I forgot everything. So it's like, girl, what are you doing? Like, you should have wrote that down. Now you don't remember it. It could have been a really good idea, and now you don't even know. So it's like, please write stuff down. Don't be like me. I'm getting better at it. I have my list here for you guys on the things I'm telling you now. So I'm clearly trying to learn from my mistakes and not keep everything up here, but put it down. And that also helps to relieve some of that, you know, stress, because when your mind is going like that, you got to get it out, because you, like, not saying your head will explode, but that's what it seems like sometimes. So yeah, tip number 7 is to change your unhealthy habits and mindset. I thought that was kind of funny that I put that on there, because that's what we're talking about now. So yeah, just really any unhealthy thoughts. Like I said, don't be your own op. If you're having unhealthy thoughts about yourself or just about anything that you're doing, just stop. Just, you know, you have to change your mindset, and that is not going to happen overnight. You know, that takes time as well, because if you've always been negative towards yourself, then, you know, you just have to start somewhere. Like, people talk about it all the time. You know, when you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror, you say something nice about yourself. Say something that you really, really love. Don't always focus on all the negative things, but try to, you know, lift yourself up. Because if you can't do it for you, then who will? Nobody else is gonna lift you up. I mean, they might, but if you don't believe it yourself, it won't matter what other people say, because you already have this narrative in your mind that this is who I am, this is how I am. So if somebody's complimenting you, trying to build you up, it just won't work unless you believe it yourself. So you have to start with you and make sure that you are building up yourself first. And, you know, nothing else will matter. The haters won't matter, nothing. Tip number 8 is be consistent and do not give up. I think I talked about this a little bit. I don't know. My tips are kind of all over the place. I didn't really have them like in order of how I would actually, you know, do it. But be consistent and don't give up. Whatever it is you're working on, YouTube, your career, your business, your family, relationship, I don't know. Whatever it is for you, do not give up and be consistent with it, because stuff takes time. So just because you don't see results right away does not mean that you failed. It just means that, you know, you have some more work to do. You have more work to put into it. And being consistent is very important, because, for example, with my YouTube, I've seen the most growth in my YouTube this year than I did last year. Last year, I kind of started it without really having a real vision for it. Like, I just knew I wanted to do it. I wanted to have fun with it. But then it turned into something more. I started to gain confidence and I had fun with this. So I wanted to start trying new things. But amidst all of that, I took a lot of breaks last year. I was, you know, every other month leaving for months and coming back, and people was not messing with it. But I've been checking my rankings this year, and literally it said October last month was my best month. That's when I got the most views on my channel, the most likes, comments, everything. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm really, you know, that consistency, because I haven't really missed. I think I missed one day, like as of recently, since I've been consistently posting. And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of improvement and growth on my channel. Obviously, I'm still not where I want to be, but like, I am really proud of where I am right now. And my hard work has been paying off, I would say. So I'm very happy with where I am. And yeah, I'm gonna share my goals. Y'all look out for that video. I'm telling y'all, my goals are finna be. Tip number 9 is do things you love with people you love. So a lot of people get caught up in like their work and they just forget about life. Like, don't lose your sight on life. Life is so important. Life can be short for some, and it can be really long for others. We don't know how long God has placed us here. So my advice to you would be to do things you enjoy. Like, even if I'm struggling and struggling with money or whatever, I always make a way with God. Of course, it's all him. I ain't giving myself too much credit, but with the help of God, I always seem to be able to make a way for me to do the things I enjoy. It could be little things too, like just going and grabbing a bite to eat, buying me some flowers, or going to the movies, having a little get together with family, whoever, you know. It's just the little things. It doesn't always have to cost money. Sometimes you can be in your own home and you just cook that night and chill, play card games or any games with your family, just watch TV or whatever. It's the little things, you know. It doesn't always have to be extravagant and cost thousands of dollars. Self-care is another thing, you know. Just do things for yourself and hang out with the people you love, friends, family, whoever, boyfriend, girlfriend, does not matter. Just do things that you love so you don't like lose yourself in your work and all of that other stuff, because it can be very easy to just work, don't stop, because you're trying to get somewhere, but it's like you still want to have fun. Pretty much, you want to enjoy life, because once you're gone, you're gone. There's no coming back. So yeah, do things you love with people you love. Tip number 10 would be to have a reset day each week. For me, those days are normally Sundays. I just kind of don't do too much those days. I normally just relax in the house. I prepare for the week, get any clothes out that I need for the next day, cleaning up my room, organizing. I know I just said I don't like to do stuff, but when I say do stuff, I mean like go out of the house. I'm pretty much inside on my reset days, and I'm just taking care of home, you know, my room, cleaning everywhere that I need to clean. So pick your favorite off day and make it your reset day for you to just reset your mind. And reset can mean a lot of different things. It doesn't just have to be like reset your home and all that, prepare for the week. You can do it mentally, you can do it physically, you could do it however you want to do it, you know, make it your own pretty much. There's so many different ways that you can reset for a new week. So yeah, reset. Tip number 11. I think I kind of talked about this already. So yeah, just focus on you. Like, if you're anything like me and you put a lot of attention into other people, just, you know, make sure you make time for you as well, not just those people. Okay guys, my most important tip, I think this is tip 12, is do not compare yourself with others. This is something that I struggle with from time to time, like especially when it's YouTube related. I'd be like, man, they just started their channel and they've already grown this much. And of course I'm like happy for people, but I'm just like, oh man, like I've been doing this for 2 years and I'm still only under 500 subscribers and blah blah blah. Like, it's just not healthy. So sometimes I have to like get off social medias and do different things, because comparing is just not a good thing, because it can cause like jealousy and all that stuff, all of those sinful thoughts, and we don't want that over here. We don't want that. We're rebuking that, okay? Goodbye, good night. We don't want it. So yeah, just, you know, as hard as it may be, try not to compare yourself with anything you're doing, YouTube, on social media, body-wise, physical appearance. It just doesn't even matter. Just try not to do it. If you need to, take a break like I did. Like, just don't worry about anybody else, pretty much. That's why I said focus on you. That's a very important tip, because if you just are worried about you and you're building your own confidence and doing all of this, then you won't have that comparing spirit and you won't feel any type of way about anybody else. You would just be happy for them. And then this is just another quote that I have from another YouTuber, which is, there is no such thing as failing. So y'all keep that in mind when you're out here and you're like you're down about whatever, just remember that there's no such thing as failing. You can keep trying. If you do fail, get back up and try again. Because, you know, if you feel like something is meant for you, you know, just go for it. No such thing as failing. Just continue to try and try and try. And eventually you will get there. So that's all the tips that I have for you guys on how to change your unhealthy habits or unhealthy mindset, however you want to look at it, and turn it into your dream lifestyle. I promise these tips will help you because they just completely change the way you think, and they change some things that you're doing that might not be so productive. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and really enjoy my tips. If you did, again, leave a thumbs up, comment down below your favorite tip. I would love to know. And comment some things you guys have been going through as well, because I know it's been hard out here. It's been hard in this world, and yeah, it's just a lot going on. But yeah, comment down below and subscribe. Enjoy the G-Day gang to experience around the real me. And yeah, until the next one, I'll be coming at y'all next with my goals, so stay tuned. Peace. Love y'all. Bye.